Okay. Hi everyone. It's been a while. My bad. I'm streaming from my phone because I have not turned on this PC in a very, very long time. So, hi. Welcome back. I'm so sorry it's been so long. The setup isn't great, but it is what it is. And I'm looking at the wrong thing, but it doesn't matter. Okay. So, we are going to turn on the PC. I know you can't see it, so maybe I can flip camera like that, and we can talk this way. Fortnite, we will try. My PC might not be able to handle Fortnite because it's super old and I built it myself. So, do you think I can? T. Okay. All right. This whole thing is so dusty, and look how dusty this is. You can't see it. It's super dusty. Okay. We're doing it. I haven't turned this on in a very long time. Okay. It didn't turn on. Okay. All right. So, all right, we're gonna just go up for a second, and we're just gonna look at what's not plugged in. Okay. All right. I thought that was the button. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna look for a button. Something's clearly not turning on. Okay. Alright, let's see. There's a light here. So, everything seems to be plugged in. Here. Oh. Oh. There we go. Not fully plugged in. Okay. Okay. Did it turn on? No. The PC is on. Oh, bummer. Hold on, look. PC is on. The monitors aren't on. Alright, we're gonna have to look for another reason why this isn't. Are they not connected? I'm looking. Alright. Plugged in. Tab. Do you think HDMI, and these are data cables. Okay, what if I... Okay, I feel like this is stuck now. If I force it out, I'll break it, right? Okay. That's what she said. Okay. I think it's because I switched the monitors. Okay, does that turn on? Did something happen? No. No. Okay, so... Uh-oh. Okay. Do you think they're not... Where's the other one? Where's the HDMI cord for that one? Uh-oh. Okay. Alright, so are they plugged in at least? Okay, this one is over here. Okay, we're just gonna go around. Maybe just above the tower. Ay, ay, ay. Okay. I plugged one in. No video output. That's not good. right? It's been like a year. They're on. Uh-oh. There's just says there's no connection. I'm concerned. Okay. I know it's because I moved one monitor. Like I flipped the monitors, right? But they're not even, but one of them stayed the same. The Dell one should be fine. This is like in essence, like this one should be the only one that it connects to. The big one. What does that say? No HDMI. Definitely plugged in. HDMI. Oh shit. Well, I've just made a huge mess. Okay. Okay. Don't I have towels in here? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Good thing that didn't spill on any electronics or anything. Hold on. Alright, we're just pulling a shirt. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, well, luckily it literally just avoided every piece of... Okay, hold on. Oh, there's a dog right behind me. Okay. I got some on me. Okay, it's not... Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so what we're gonna do... Oh, it did spill on equipment. It did spill. Oh, sorry. Wow. Okay. It did spill on a surge protector. I'm about to die. Okay. All right. I unplugged it. It's fine. I unplugged it, which means none of these can be used, right? For like 48 hours. Oh my god. It is plugged in. I don't know. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's fine. It didn't explode. Did it? Yeah, that's... Why is it still on? Okay, I'm just gonna unplug everything. I'm at this... Okay, we're having like a moment. Oh, okay, so... Okay, so that's just gonna have to be, I think, replaced. I'm just gonna have to replace the surge protector. So, that sucks. It's like another 40 bucks. Okay. Okay. Maybe not have an entire thing near my desk. Okay. Okay. Right, everything has been unplugged and moved away from anything important. Okay, so we can lift that off. Clean the bottom of that. Jesus Christ, what's wrong with me? Okay, I think we're gonna have to replace that surge protector just to be on the safe side because it had liquid spill on it, right? Let's just do that. Let's just replace it. There's no reason we need to accidentally destroy all my stuff. You know, just no need to do that. It's okay. It's not even this. It's not the surge protector that's connected to the PC. This surge protector is my work monitor. It's actually kind of needed to go somewhere else anyways. So luckily nothing else was damaged or short-circuited, but it was very close. A close call. It was pretty stupid of me to have that there. Okay, so we're gonna replace this surge protector. Luckily, it didn't spark, which meant that I destroyed something, so okay. So we're gonna replace that. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna have to replace it. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, next up, now that that is soaking wet, alright, we're gonna make sure nothing at the bottom here caught any like, it's just tea, so it should be fine. Okay, So now that surge protector had nothing to do with these, but I might have to switch out the HDMI cord, right? Okay. But it's plugged in. Okay. Like, it's wet here. Okay. So, you're telling me, look at the pretty colors. It won't connect to, okay, well, all right, so that's plugged in, the monitors are plugged in, I don't know, okay, I'm gonna put you right here, okay, HDMI, okay, so, you know what it could be? I think I got it. So, I think it's just plugged into the wrong port. Like, duh, but okay. Alright. Okay. So this is the HDMI, right? Can I even see? Okay. HDMI. That's not HDMI. Alright, I moved it. Let's see. That did not work at all. No HDMI signal from your device. Okay. It's not that one. This one? Okay, so these are... Okay, where is the other thing? There's a little doohickey. This one. Ah, okay. Alright, I'm missing something. There's one more HDMI cord I'm not accounting for. Okay, this is like not okay. Right. This isn't it. This one's not working. Oh, this one right here. Alright, if we plug this into this one, no video input. Enter standby mode. So it's picking up something. Hi. Either HDMI port or the GPU. Okay. I think it is plugged in. I have only 2 ports back here. I think it's supposed to be plugged into... Okay, hold on. Okay. So if it definitely connected to something. Ow, okay. We're gonna try again. We're gonna go to the HDMI port. Alright, let's see if the little guy gets connected. Ow. No video input. I mean, I could. I don't think you'll be able to see anything. Let's see. My bad, that was wrong. Okay. Do you guys see anything? I plugged it into this one. I tried plugging it into this one, but it doesn't work. I did change something. So I did change, uh-oh, the dog's mad at me. It's okay, go to bed, dude. I did change. I think I changed the cords. What if I take the cords from my work ones and switch those out? What do you guys think? I can't turn my work ones on anyways. I fucked up you did a stupid thing and spilled tea all over a surge protector. What if we do that? The monitor, does it have multiple inputs? It does. But they both don't have it. So this one's HDMI, or what are the prongs? That one. I don't have the prong ones. Alright, and this one is HDMI. Okay. Okay, instead of me relinking everything, do you think I can, like, okay, I know. Okay. Okay, I have this, I have my work HDMI. If I can just move in the settings. Okay. What's on? It says no video input. Okay. I'm gonna try one other thing, okay? Watch this guy, okay? So I'm gonna find this HDMI. Oh, I'm stupid. The HDMI is right here. Okay, we're gonna just grab one of these two HDMIs. Okay, okay, we're gonna just plug one of these into the computer. All right, let's see. So they have it? Nothing. Okay, maybe a different port. Okay, how about now? Nothing. What? Okay. All right, this one doesn't reach, so. Okay. In the settings, there's no settings. I mean, there is a setting. Check cable connection. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's try this again. Okay. Okay, we're plugging it into this one, okay? And we're gonna check the settings again. Ugh, I feel like I'm just flashing. This is like worse than when I made it. Okay. Okay, English. I can turn it on. Stepping on something. Okay, alright. This is HDMI. Video input, no. Okay, let's try that again. I'm gonna try a different port and I'm gonna reset it. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try that again. We're gonna go. No input HDMI. Ow! What am I stepping on? I hate. I'm having a day. Oh, I am step. An earring. Great. I'm the greatest, most responsible person in the world. Okay. Okay. Alright. I tried a different port. No video input. No video input. I'm changing. Come on. I think so. Well, now it's like checking both of them. Yes? No, I have a PC. I didn't move that many things though. Okay, let's see. Is this monitor turning on at least? Okay, the light's on. Looking for signal. Okay. Okay. Alright. You wanna look at the dog while I do this? Okay. Nope. No HDMI signal. I had a little thing here. Where is it? I'm just going to town? Just going to town? PC is on. Okay, alright, okay, let's see. Alright, what if I get this this HDMI, where is it? It just was holding it. This HDMI. Ow, what was that? Okay, whatever. Okay. We're just going to do, what is this? Okay, plugging that in. Okay, it says no HDMI signal detected, but it detects it when I like plug it in. Oy. Alright, what if I like I feel like I'm doing something like really obviously wrong. I'm just like not figuring it out. I feel like there's a restart button. What if I like okay, well, what a bust. I thought I could just turn it on. Does my oh, you're right. I could also just see if it's the cables. Okay. All right. Do you have an HDMI? Okay, you're right. Okay. Okay. Laptop. Okay. Watch that monitor. No. It is the cables. It's not. Oh. Oh. She connects. Where's my mouse? There it is. Look at that. She connects. Okay. Well, it's so that okay, and then I have to check this one. Right? Where's that H? Okay, and then we'll just check the little one. alone. Okay. So they work. Okay. The HDMI cords work. So why doesn't... I don't use these monitors regularly. I use these monitors for my work computer. So there's something wrong with my PC. Don't know what to do. Connect the work ones. Okay. So the problem is they're on arms and the arms aren't long enough. Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, what if I just use the long HDMI cord? No, they didn't work. So this one, I have one, it didn't work with the PC either. I like plugged in one of the work ones and it didn't work. This one's not long enough, and it's like a whole thing. I'm being really lazy, but I don't know what to do. I'm actually like, there is something wrong with my PC. It's been a year since I've turned it on, but I feel like it should. What do you think I'm missing? It like turns on. Do you think it's fried? I did. There's only 2. Okay. Seems like I might have to take that out of this thing. Alright. Is it even possible to take this out of? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, let's turn this off actually before I... I'm gonna just like, it's essentially unplugged. Okay. Okay, everything else USB wise, let's just make sure that everything that needs to be unplugged. Okay. We are going to take her out. Okay. Okay. Alright, we're gonna take her out. We're gonna see how to fix her. Okay. Okay. First of all, okay. And I can't upgrade it, so because it's so expensive. Okay. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay, she's on the table. Okay. We're gonna just turn on a working light. Okay. It's dusty. Okay. So, they were normally, there's an HDMI and then the other one, whatever it's called. I was using this one. Give me 1 second. I think I have. Okay. I just cleaned up. Okay. Is this it? Connect. I don't think this is the right one. I thought I bought. I don't think this is the right one either. No, this is not the right one. Okay, well that was a waste of time. Okay, and then I forgot where that cord is. What is this called? This one. This one. This one. I can try. This is a new one. I can try that. What do you think? Okay. Alright, so. Thirsty. Too bad I dropped my entire thing. Clearly, I'm the worst at everything. Okay. Okay. So, this is source display. Okay? I can get this right. Okay. 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 So, which one of these has... Does this one have that? It does. Okay. So I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to click... This is display. Okay. So... Sorry, my eyes, like, can't do well in the dark. Where have I been? Apparently not doing well at this. Okay. This is display. So this goes to the display port. Okay. Okay. And now we've plugged in. We have to plug in... Okay. There. Okay. So now... I need to find a way to plug this PC in. Okay. Alright. Where is the... Here we go. Alright. This is like a roundabout way of doing it, but we need to check it, so. Alright. Okay. Okay. Alright. Where's the button? Where's the on button? Okay. She's on. It's the cord. I don't know what's going on. It worked. So it's display only? This doesn't do HDMI? I'm fucking screwed. Okay. I don't know if I still have the other cable. I'm really not happy. I'm not happy. I'm not happy. That means that thing doesn't work. I thought I kept it, but I clearly didn't because I can't find it. Oh, you mean I could try the other one as HDMI because this will be the main monitor? Okay. Where is this, guys? Okay. This is the greatest way to set up a computer. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now... Okay. Okay, we're just gonna get to... Well, I have a black screen. I have to plug in, don't I? Okay, all right, hold on. Okay, now I need... a mouse. I don't like any of this. Okay, okay. This is the worst way to do anything for me. Okay. Oh, the mouse works. Okay. The keyboard... I don't have a keyboard. There isn't. I'm kind of losing it. Okay, I need a keyboard. I have a keyboard, but it doesn't. just not turn on right now. Oh, Chris, you were super prepared for this. No, I wasn't. Obviously. Okay. So I need USB-C to, I think I have one USB-C cord. Okay. Or, yeah, hold on, let's just do that. Okay, she's on. Okay, so we're going to, I forgot my password. Okay, we're gonna try this one. No, it's not typing. Okay. Oh, she's not connected. Okay, that's fine. Oh, hold on. I forgot how to do this. FN. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay. This is great, huh? This is great. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. Okay, this needs to be plugged into the back of the computer, right? Okay, my neighbors hate me. Okay, okay. This goes to keyboard, right? I feel like this is keyboard. I was wrong. That is not keyboard. Okay. What about this one? Okay. What about this one? This needs power. Okay. I might lose my mind. Okay. I don't have a keyboard that directly plugs into a PC. Everything is wireless. I might have a heart attack. Okay, I used to have one, and I got rid of it because I found it really annoying. Okay. It did turn on. Okay, so what if I do... This needs to be charged. It turns on. Or it did for a second. It did. It was working, remember? What if I plug it in to a charger? Maybe that will do something. We'll do that. Put this on the only outlet I have right now is the one under the desk. I know, this is so fun for me. Okay, all right, okay. Okay. This was working not like 2 seconds ago. Ew. Okay. Off. On. Maybe that's not a good charging port. I had one. These don't look heavy duty, do they? I can't make certain jokes. I can trouble when I make certain jokes. Do you know what I'm talking about? Joke I want to make. This literally was working 2 seconds ago. Oh my god, I'm gonna break everything that's on my computer. What is this connected to? Okay. Alright, what if we just... There. Okay, it lights up. Next. So it lights up. it needs to be charged, right? That's what's going on. Or I could take this cord and plug it into the computer. That's what I'll do. Okay, so this one is... This one is this one. Okay. What? Are you joking? It's not plugged into anything. Why is it lighting up? Okay, it did something just now. Okay. Ah, it connects now. Don't worry about it. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Okay, both monitors are on. You're right. 41 minutes later. She learned something today. We learned today that I need to plug in the main monitor with a DisplayPort cable and then the HDMI. And if you're like, how did you not know that? I don't know. It works now. It's on. I feel a little dumb, but like, we got there, didn't we? We got there. The real answer is, I should probably just buy another DisplayPort thing, right? I should probably buy, like, both of these have, no, I think this one's, the second monitor is only HDMI. So, or it has that, like, what are the prongs? What is that called? I forget. You remember that one. I used to know the name to that. This one. It's like this one with the little, you know? Oh. Is that why that was going on Fortnite? Well, the computer's on. After I spilled everything. Look, you know what? Before I forget, I'm gonna have to buy another surge protector. So let me just get my fucking laptop open. Okay, we're gonna, number one, buy a new surge protector because I spilled tea on that one. Okay, so just spending all my money. Okay, surge protect. Look at that. Previously purchased in September 2024. Okay. Cool. Add to Tuesday's delivery. Can I just buy it? Is there an overnight? Don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about how I'm like, was there an overnight delivery? I don't need that. I'm trying to take out things that I don't need. Okay, so we have. I'm so fucking mad. Okay. Tomorrow. Oh, it's midnight. It's 1 a.m. So that would come in Monday or Tuesday. Tuesday it is. Alright, so, okay. So I'm just gonna go on like, como se dice, oh, can I not put it in my order now? Ay. It just had it. It said add to Tuesday's delivery. Okay. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get it whenever Date decides to show up to my apartment, apparently. So I have another surge protector I could use in the meantime. It's on the floor on the other side. So it is 1 a.m. and I got this PC to turn on and we workshopped it together. I am trying to come back to Twitch. I am. Why did it take me this long? Obviously you just saw how I maneuvered through all of that terribly. But we got there, didn't we? We eventually got somewhere. That was really rough. How you guys been doing? Doing okay? I'm okay. Moose was really scared. Not to put everything back. life has been pretty... Oh, I just found some spillage. Okay, hold on. After I spilled tea all over electronics, luckily it didn't literally hit anything that would have fried. Luckily everything was off. I think like all the computer stuff was off. Okay. Just now to do a bunch of laundry. Yeah. If anyone... Imagine I put it all back and it's like, yeah, this isn't gonna work. Yeah, okay, you're right. Okay, I will do that. I'm just gonna leave it here. There's no space for a tower to be on here. But I think most of you follow me on TikTok, but some of you probably unfollowed me because I've been really boring. Life has been really tough for last year. Tough in a good way, right? Like, there's definitely, fireworks. Moose is not doing well. It's been a tough year of transition for me in like a work scenario. I am trying to not let it take over my entire life. So I do want to just return to Twitch. I have to embargo myself. Although I have tea of things at work, and though I want to talk about it and I want to talk shit, I am people's manager. I don't think it's fair to them for me to talk shit on the internet. And because the thing is, it might not even be about them, but you can make the jump that I'm talking shit about my direct reports when I probably am not. Only a few of them really grinded my gears, but it's just something that when you make a little bit more money, they pay for your discretion. So, but I have plenty of things to talk about. I don't really know. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I have plenty of things to talk about, but we'll see. I do want to game again. I'm getting really good at Fortnite. I'm only good because, like, okay, my username is Chibimaki88. You can add me. We can try to play, but be warned, Mike uses my username. Not for only the fact that we're both lazy and like setting up a different user account on the PlayStation seemed like way beyond our like giving a shit too much. So he just picks up the controller and just like logs in it. Like you just turn it on and just keep playing. And so sometimes it's me. Sometimes they do really well. Sometimes it's not me and he does significantly better. I'm really good with the rifle, but you can also get me really good with the rifle because you're too close, because I like run up to people. So anyways, I think it was a good return. I think we got something done. I shouldn't open this up and dust it, right? That would kill everything if I try to open this up. Anyways, I know. The thing is, I can't even upgrade it because it's too expensive for the fact that I let this sit for a year. I also only really streamed Switch games, which there was a new Switch that came out, and I want to get the new one, but I'm not going to because I clearly don't play things enough to buy them. I'm trying this new thing in life where I don't buy things I don't need, and you're like, oh yeah? You don't buy things you don't need? So yeah, I'm trying to not do that, you know? I know. Well, it's like, I do want to play Fortnite. Do you think my computer, for what I have it as, can handle Fortnite? I think it can. I did learn, by the way, the other day, that streamers are using 2 separate computers. I don't know how they're doing it. And people are like, because it runs better. I'm like, but how? Like, okay, like, and I say this as someone who's, like, stupid, okay? Like, there's a lot of things I'm good at. A lot of things I'm not good at, okay? I barely got this to turn on today, okay? Without almost destroying everything else, right? So, if you are streaming, right, on your computer, where you are running, like, OBS, which I don't even know what version of OBS I need to be updated. Okay, it doesn't matter, okay. And you're talking to camera and you're playing the game, okay? Don't they both need to be on the same computer? to stream outward? I don't know. Right? Like, because you have to patch it in. It's like a whole other thing, isn't it? Like, it's like a significantly bigger setup, right? Like, it's like, I can't even fathom what it would mean to get a PC to run on OBS while you're streaming. Like, I like, because you're streaming on one PC and you're running a line of the other PC that you're playing the game on through this. I don't know. I like, is it just 2 streams and you like link it to one of your streams? Is that it? Like, oh my god, I don't know. Is that it? Is that it? Is that, am I stupid? Is that like you have a stream key for the game PC that is like not known? I don't know. Like, I obviously could just Google it. Okay. All right. Well, she's back. Just, oh my god. All right. It is so late. I decided to do this because I was like, if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. And there's still tape there. There's been a year of tape there. Oh, okay. Well, I can't reach that. Okay. Just hold on. Okay. I had a ladder. Shut up. Okay. Finally got that down there. Oh, hold on. Oh, shit. Actually, I can't use this because I bought a calendar for myself, right? Because I'm on shoots all the time and I need a way to manage it. It's the return window's gone. I'm the worst. Okay. And I was gonna put this on my door, but then I realized. Okay, I was gonna put it right here, right? Which I think is great, right? I steam my clothes right there. Can't really put plastic where I would steam my. I have a lot of thinking to do today. I don't know where I'm gonna steam my clothes now. Because I do need a calendar. I do need one. And this is 3 months, so it gives me 3 months of planning. It'd go right here. Really, like, I could put it on the bathroom door. I could put it on the bathroom door. That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay, so, well, I could put the steam thingy on the bathroom door. I don't have to do it in here. Okay, and this came with a little cup for the pens. Through a capture card. That is the simplest. The closet door is half the size of the regular door. Okay, let me show you. This is the closet door. I already have this on it, but it ends. Oh, you see that? There's like this much left. I know. I have the weirdest shaped room. I know that. Oh, you mean the steamer thing? I could do that. You're right. But then I'd always have. There's a lot of issues with me, and that's probably the right answer. So you're right. Can you run 2 capture cards in one PC? Probably. Oh god. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, I'm back. Since you last saw me, I started a new job. I traveled a lot. I think Moose got sick in between this. I don't know if I streamed the last time, if I was streaming when he got sick. He's alive. It's been over a year, so... I don't know. I mean, like, I don't need to do that. All I'll be doing is playing Fortnite and Twitch games. So, like, I don't really need all that. I mean, like, Fortnite takes a lot of power, doesn't it? It doesn't look good on the Switch, by the way. I've been playing Fortnite on the Switch. I'm like, looks like shit. Can't play it. I don't know how you guys play it on your phones. I don't know how you guys play it on your phones. That is fucking crazy. It might be terrible to play it while streaming, isn't it? I don't know what to do then. Animal Crossing. I don't like, okay. I'm not getting the new Switch. I'm not. It does it, okay. Google something else, okay? Because I heard something. Does the Switch 2 play Switch 1 cards? Oh, it does. Okay. Alright, hold on. Reddit says something else. Almost everything is playable. There are like 40 other issues at looking into. Okay. If you want the Switch 2 native version, okay, so it does. I don't, okay. Do I really need to get a new Switch? It never works. It's never backwards compatible, right? Like, I don't need one, right? Unless I want the new games. But I don't really want the new, I barely played the old games. So, does Fortnite run better, though? Okay. Does Fortnite, because I don't know if I could play it on a computer, like, as in, like, physically do it. Fortnite play, look better on the Switch 2. Fortnite runs significant, but I don't need to buy a Switch 2 to play Fortnite on. I already bought a PlayStation that essentially is just a Fortnite machine, to be honest. We have not played any other game. I know, it's crazy. Do you think, like, we don't use the Xbox anymore for the most part? No, I just use I just play like this. It's not fun. It's not as fun as, like, watching it on the big screen and then, like, killing people. It just feels like fake because the graphics are really bad. Okay, so I made a lot of mistakes today, but I did get it on. So the 3 of you that are here, I have no idea how many people are here. The 3 people that are here, thanks for hopping on after a year of, like, me not existing. Not a lot of fun. Oh, okay. Before I leave, because I always, like, say that and then I stay on for 30 minutes. I actually should leave. It is 1 o'clock in the morning, okay? Because I have to, like, put all this back and then go to bed. Thank you. This is gonna sound crazy. Okay. Not a lot of things that are worth talking about on the internet. Like, you know what I mean? Like, not about the internet. It's like, when I hang out with my friends, I have nothing to say other than to talk about work in whatever capacity they want to talk about in a personal way. Can't tell you whether or not it's a positive or negative, right? Outside of my comments about work to my personal friends, I have nothing else going on. What did we talk about today? Oh, hi. That I have nothing to talk about. Not crazy. You walked in at the weirdest time. You know, the 7-year relationship, is it 7 years? I have no idea how long we've been together. Don't really talk about my relationship on the internet because I think that people are really, really brutal. So, people tell me to break up with him all the time, even when I'm like, okay, weird. And then now the internet has gone into like, don't tell me about your shitty boyfriend if you're not gonna break up with him. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not even saying that he's shitty. I'm just saying like anything he does that isn't groveling on the like, anything he does that isn't like kissing my ass, like he's a human being. But if he's not like anything that isn't considered perfect man behavior, like they're like, dump him. And I'm like, okay, wow, all right. Even like when he does nice things, right? And I'm like, oh, he did, it's like, oh, but he didn't do it better, right? Right, no. So I have a rule about not complaining about boyfriends on the internet, correct? So I have nothing to talk about in that regard because I'm not single. So I don't have like fake shitty date stuff. Like I don't have dates to talk about. Not that I would, because then like the guy that I would be dating would know that I'm doing this, and then I would like all mystery would be out of the window there, okay? And then I can't talk about work. I have like 3 friends, and you shouldn't talk shit about your friends unless you're about to stop being friends with one of them, and they'll see this stream and they'll be like, oh, we're not friends anymore. And I can't talk about my friends' drama at all. It's not my story to tell. Politics, absolutely not. But you should know where I stand on it. Like, you know what I mean? I guess I could talk about movies. I did listen to the new Ariana Grande album. Ugh. Girl has nothing to say. Like, it was a bore fest, if I've ever heard one. Like I said, I haven't seen the new Spider-Man. I've been avoiding the internet. I don't know if I'll like The Odyssey. But I don't know if I won't like it because I sometimes get really pissy about Christopher Nolan. And you're like, why? Because I don't like the fans of Christopher Nolan. Do you know what I mean? I know. I do need to see it. I'm going to buy tickets today. I don't have anything important to say. I do want to say something. My family is safe, as in we're all have our documentation. If you don't know anything about that, we're okay. It's all good news. It's been a year of like terrified of getting a letter saying come to the courthouse, because we know that come to the courthouse means that. I do want to lose weight. I gained a lot of weight. A lot of my friends are like, you talk about it too much. Yeah. I look like, okay, that's my other thing, right? What do you guys talk to your friends about? Like, in like I literally found out I don't have a personality. You know what I mean? I have like nothing else to talk about unless I'm talking about work. How boring is that? Like, I'm like, I must bore the shit out of Mike because all I talk about is fucking work. Work. And then, like, all my friends are nice people. So, like, I don't talk shit about my friends because they're just nice to me. And any drama that I would have had usually involved the boy because, you know, dating. I don't talk shit about Mike, but there's, like, no drama. You know what I mean? Like, I don't... Like, I'm having a problem with this personally. Like, when I get invited to places, I'm like... I don't talk at parties anymore because I just feel like I have nothing of value to have a conversation with. And I mean it. Like, I ask people what they do for a living. I ask them why they're in New York, or I ask them all these questions. Oh, sports personality. That's true. I could start to learn sports. I barely understand baseball. Okay. Like, I just feel like I lack substance. In like the nicer way possible. It's just, you know what I mean? I don't have much to say because I don't have much else going on. That's terrible. Terrible first stream of a year. What do you guys talk about when you go to parties? Like, do you talk about yourself? Talk about other people? I constantly talk about the weather. But then I look back on who I was, like, when I thought I had something to say. I have nothing to say either. I was like, you know what I mean? Like, when I was younger, the fuck was I talking about, people? I must have been really annoying. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I watch TV shows, but like, I don't have anything interesting to say about TV shows that hasn't already been said. You know what I mean? I've been rewatching Veronica Mars. Nobody else watched Veronica Mars, but I watched Veronica Mars, and I've been rewatching The Office, and oh, I do want to say this. Can I say this? I'm going to say this, okay? And I'll probably be talking about this, is that maybe I feel like everyone has a niche. Now it's hard to explain what I like without having to give them the ground floor. I lost my train of thought. I mean, like, I don't know. I just don't know that. I mean, I'm working on my social anxiety. It's clear that social anxiety, full stop, it's clear that, like, I've, like, picked up a, like, nobody wants to hear what I say. And you're like, aren't you on Twitch? Yeah. But they choose to be here. Like, when you meet people in public and this is what it is. When I talk to people in a public setting, the moment they pull their phone out, I'm like, I stepped in it, didn't I? They do not want to talk to me. And I, like, excuse myself from the conversation. So. Oh, God. Okay, Mike's here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna go. I'll try to come back tomorrow. This room will be cleaner. This should work now. Since clearly my now I will be working off a single monitor for the next couple days because I did a really stupid thing and spilled tea all over my surge protector. So I guess I could teach you guys languages. I do want to do that. I bought a lot of books, about a lot of things. So hopefully she will be back. Sorry, I know that's annoying. Sorry. I want to have a personality, like a fun one, like a fun like you want to talk to me at a party. I don't know. It could be, you know what it was? You know what it is that because back when I was single, there was a goal in mind when you go to parties and like meet people was to get laid. Now I don't have a goal at a party. I like make friends. All right. But you know that they have a goal too. You know, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to a party, there's no goal other than don't fuck this up. There's something in my rug. Hold on. Okay, well, it's in there. I felt it with my foot. Oh, there it is. Found it. Oh, this looks important. Doesn't it? It's definitely for something. Don't know what it's for. Okay. That's true. I could talk about fitness goals. My goal is to lose 30 pounds, but I like to eat food and not exercise. So I'm just kind of shit out of luck on that one. But I will try. I will go to the gym tomorrow. I need to put this away and make sure it still works so that I can start streaming tomorrow, not on my phone. Even though it does look better on my phone, doesn't it? The stream looks better on my phone. It is an iPhone 17 Pro. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. If you stuck with me for an hour and 10 minutes, I may or may not come to the conclusion that the way I have to run video at my job is that we have to start using iPhones in our workflow versus using cinema cameras. I know. The budget isn't there for fancy ass fucking cameras. It's not. And I know this across multiple different companies that they've also done this. And it sucks because the buck ends with me, right? Pay people their fair wages. Don't let the arts die, right? But also, I need to make money, and like, everything needs to move to iPhone. Everything needs to move to iPhones. And you're like, did you just decimate an entire... Yeah, I did. Cinematographers. I mean, go have... That's what sucks. Okay, this is how I feel about it. Cinematographers are highly skilled, trained individuals who can shoot on Reds and Arri Alexas and Sony FX3s, right? Like, those are like big camera items. But unfortunately, their rates, because their specialized skills, are pretty high. Okay? I agree. The rate is the rate, right? Like, I try to pay the rate when I can. Then we have to rent the equipment. That's another charge. That's another, like, depending on how much gear you get from the guy, it could be another from upwards to $1,500, lighting, camera, all of that stuff, right? So there's that. Okay? So there's all of that. All of that on top of. So that makes a production cost of like one person, $2,500, let's just say, for the day, right? Okay, let's just say that you have a budget because you were given a finite amount of money for the product. Let's say the product costs, they gave you $10,000. Okay? Minus $2,500, you're now left with $8,500, right? Then you need to now hire an editor, and that will cost, it can range, I like to give a project rate, $3,000, right? So then it's from $10,000, we're at $8,500. After $3,000, we have a margin of $5,300, right? And that is the revenue, right? But then you have to pay overhead, you have to pay for health insurance, you have to pay for like overhead in general that eats all of it, right? So we've made a net zero, I would say, like, sure, a $5,300 profit on video. That is if there are no other costs associated to that video. God forbid you need like a second cam op or an audio guy or a color correction session or a second day for shooting, right? So you're like, oh, this $10,000 video that you paid for, actually, like, I can't justify it business-wise with a cinema camera. So we'd have to downgrade it to an iPhone because the workflow literally is press record in the moment that you're at and then give it to an editor, and you can lower the rates because it's like an iPhone footage. It's not like these crazy raw footage, right? So clients, so that's the other thing. There's this other thing that's happening across the industry that I'm not sure what to do about. The industry prefers speed over quality. It's been said nearly everywhere that they prefer getting it quicker than doing the whole big crew. That's the thing. It's like, we don't know. God, there's like a whole bunch of shit on the floor. Where's this from? Okay. So the industry in general, let's say advertisers, unless they're going on television, will not upgrade to higher cameras, right? So unless you're making like commercials for the big game or the Super Bowl, if you're doing like, unless it's going on television, like actual broadcast, they will not invest in camera equipment. If it's for social or internet, no one gives a shit. If it's for Coca-Cola, sure. But for the most part, a lot of brands are opting into paying, and they're saying it because they're doing a return on investment calculation, right? So they're saying like, I don't want to give you $50,000, let's say $100,000 for a video, because production costs will cost you, we're going to say $10,000, right? Your production costs are $10,000. So then like the margin is $40,000, but like depending on blah, blah, blah. So and then that client will go, I gave this person $50,000 for a video, and I'm not seeing a return on my investment, right? So a lot of clients, unfortunately, and I'm seeing this across the board, right? They're not seeing the return on paying for this kind of level of marketing, right? So they're just like, I don't like, let's say they want to do ticket sales. So they like hire me to make a video about the event that they have, right? So then they put in 50 grand and I do this cinematic blah, blah, blah for blah, 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 blah for this event, right? And then cut 2-3 weeks later when it's delivered and everything else, they sold like 5 tickets. So they're just like, the marketing didn't work though. We should have sold out. And it's like, the truth is with marketing, I can't promise sales. No one can. The only person that can promise sales is the product person. So like, I can market a beautiful video and I could do everything I can to get your name out the door and people can like understand who you are. But you as the client, I'm not responsible to getting that person to click through to the shopping cart and click checkout, right? I'm only responsible as a marketer to get that person to know who you are and to then possibly click on your website. That is as far as my marketing, my job is, my role is, because like, I don't know what your product is. I don't know what your product is. I don't control the pricing. I don't control anything. I'm literally here to make sure people know about it, right? So a lot of companies and brands are just not seeing the marketing return for the product sale. And it's like really unfortunate because it's like that, it's just like, that's capitalism, baby, right? They're like, if I'm putting $50,000 in marketing, I should be getting at least $50,000 back in sales. It's never been the case. This has been happening in the market for like that trajectory has been happening for the last, I would say, since 2020. If you can tell what year that all started, there has been an influx of like, well, why would I spend $50,000 and get a high budget video commercial and get 2 ticket sales versus just shooting on an iPhone and getting 2 ticket sales? Which is a better return on investment? The iPhone, right? And not for the fact of like, your product sucks, maybe make a better product that's priced better, but like it is, but they're very like, why would I pay an absorbent amount of cost to make myself out there when I could also spend a fraction of that and still get the same exact eyeballs? So we're kind of dealing with that. We're kind of like, as an industry, like dealing with the fact that companies are then equating those two things and being like, well, if I'm gonna spend $50,000, I'd rather get it quickly. I'd rather get 15 deliverables. I'd rather, they're just squeezing different places, and they're doing it so that like they're not wasting their money. And I'm like, to be honest, that's what marketing is kind of like throwing money at like a bucket and seeing if it works. But like, that's the change in the industry, is that companies are pulling their dollars because they don't want brand recognition. They don't give a shit about brand recognition. They only care about sales, right? So they only care about that. They don't care about their customer base. They don't care about their target audience. They only care about sales. Any video commercial that you see, any ad you see, they want you to buy it. They don't want you to click on it and just look around on it and have like impressions. They want actual factual sales. And I've always said this in my entire career: no good video will force someone to buy something. It might create some goodwill. It might create some like, oh, I like that brand. Like Apple did a really good job for years of entertaining iPhone commercials or iPod commercials, right? Like we all remember those, and like those were fun, and so you remembered Apple, right? But generally the product was good too. People wanted an iPod, people want an MP3 player, people want an iPhone. Like the products were good, right? And so like that's what drove the sale. Like the commercials, if anything, just got people to like the brand more, and so they felt a more affiliation for it, right? Like at the end of the day, like McDonald's doesn't sell more hamburgers because there's a commercial about it. McDonald's sells more hamburgers because they're cheap and they have Happy Meals, and kids want Happy Meals. Like so it's like, what's the point of marketing? Is that people know that they can think about like, oh shit, like my kid's really annoying, we can just go to McDonald's to get a Happy Meal, right? Like it's that, like that's what marketing is. And it's like sucks because it's now being squished into one, and then I have to now, the budgets that I'm getting have been astronomically small. They're getting smaller and smaller and smaller because they're just not getting the return that they feel like is a return based on the amount of money they're spending, right? If they're spending $100 million on marketing, we've seen this in movies, and only, like, let's say $100 million spent on marketing the Odyssey, and the Odyssey luckily has brought back more money than there was spent to market it, right? But what if it only came back at 50 mil? Right? So the marketing didn't sell a product that Christopher Nolan stacked the deck on that one. He put every fucking famous person in that movie to make sure that somebody, didn't matter what barrier of entry that was, he was gonna get the eyeballs in there, right? Like, say what you want about him. Say it. Like, I don't like that many celebrities in movies, but like, it's a big deal that he made the Odyssey, unfortunately. I wish he made the Iliad, but that's just me. But like, he knew that he was gonna get marked for that. He knew that, like, if he made a huge picture like this, if he didn't put celebrities in it to get people to watch something and pay ticket prices for it, it was going to be it was going to be a flop, right? We know that. If you put no names into this, no one watched it. It would have felt like like one of those PBS shows, right? Like, that in itself is happening across the board, right? And it's something that I've been like saying to a lot of people for like a good half of 5 years. I've been like, hey, I've been feeling it as someone in marketing. I've been feeling these like weird conversations of like, I don't get why we have to shoot on a red. It doesn't matter I'd rather just have it cheap and have a video on TikTok. Who cares? The quality doesn't have to matter. And it's like, the thing is, unfortunately, the audience doesn't care either. I don't know if you've noticed it, but like, the audience couldn't give a shit. Look at how many people are fooled by AI, or who post AI photos or videos. They don't care about the artistic integrity of filmmaking. They don't care about the artistic integrity of photography. They do not care about the artistic integrity of animation. They don't care. The general population does not care. Thus, companies are like, well, then we won't pay for it, because who gives a shit? The amount of AI ads that are popping up more and more and more, and it's like blatant AI, no one cares. No one cares. It sucks. And it's like, I built my entire career caring about the value and the look and feel of video, and it's like, it's gone. It's there. There are places that people are privileged enough to shoot video like this. Video in cinema, like Christopher Nolan is probably one of the few people that will ever be able to shoot something like this ever again, right? Like only certain directors will ever be able to shoot like this. Everyone else is moving to iPhones because it's the only way to do it, to be honest. It's the only way to get things through, unless you have a studio's backing you and they're willing to pay for it. Luckily Netflix has approved cameras. If you are making something for Netflix, you are only allowed to shoot on certain things, because they have Ultra HD, so like that's the whole purpose of it. It's for people's TVs. But like, in general, like, marketing is gone. And I've been trying to tell crew people this, like, marketing pays for literally everything. Like, if you're like, oh, I hate the product placement in this video, it paid for the video. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, what are you talking about? Marketing paid for that. You may hate being marketed to, but guess what? None of this that you watch makes its money back. Marketing paid for it. Like, the commercials paid for your shows. The 20 episode run, that was due to commercial sale, ad buys. And it's like, the reason why your podcast, that's why your hosts are all saying, like, they do ad reads. That's why they have coupon codes. That's why they have little promo codes. It's like, all marketing pays for it. And I was trying to tell like multiple people in this industry that I'm like, hey, if marketing budgets are being squeezed, you need to watch. You need to like prepare yourself, right? Like, and I mean it. It is too expensive to hire skilled cinematographers. Marketing is everyone's bread and butter. It's something that people freelance for. It's something that they just do because they got to do it. It's gone. I'm one of the last holdouts, I promise you. But like, if I'm at a point when I'm sitting here and I'm looking at my budgets for the next year and I'm looking at staffing, right? And I need to staff certain people, but I'm only given an allotment of budget, and they're like, you can only hire one person. I'm like, fuck, I have to go with iPhone. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's like, it was just, I'm not happy about it. I'm not. And it's like, I could make a grand stand and be like, it needs to be this way, but like on a business sense, it doesn't make sense. I was like, charge more for video. I even said that. I was like, charge more for video. And they said, we cannot get our clients to pay more for video. This is as far as we can get them. They were able to bring the budgets up significantly to like pay for it. And it's still like insanely cheap. I mean, it's a company, right? Like other companies have been doing it for cheaper, but like, I just know certain different companies or have moved to the iPhone model. You know what I mean? Like Condé Nast. So we're saying Vogue and Vanity Fair and Bon Appetit, all on iPhone. I know a different social media company that got rid of all their cinema cameras and they're only going on iPhone now. It sucks. I'm not happy with it. I'm already at that point. Do I want to keep cinema cameras? I do. The budgets aren't there. So it's like the moment that that budget got stripped away, the iPhone has to come out. And it's like, you know, let's just say that I'm, you know, they're like, if you need to hire somebody and they need to be able to shoot video and edit, like, what would you, they're like, and we're only giving you a certain amount of money. I'm gonna be like, so an iPhone, like the salary you're asking them to be good at is an iPhone. That's the other problem, is that like you can't underpay people for like a hybrid dual role, right? Like you can, you're not gonna get output. So like an iPhone, at least I know that I can shoot on an iPhone. Not that I want to, but I'm saying that like if I were to hire somebody, I'd be like, hey, your workflow is an iPhone, so like show me what you got, right? Like shoot it on an iPhone, give me a video of XYZ concept, and like, and it would be that. It would, versus me being like, you're gonna have to learn how to use a Red. I'm like, I don't know how to use a Red. I don't know how to use a Komodo. I don't know how to use an Arri Alexa. I don't even know how to turn it on. I like how they look like, and I understand like what the output looks like, but I like never had to push record on a Komodo, right? Like, nor do I want to. And it's like, it sucks because it's like, we can't do that anymore. Like we used to. And even at my time at BuzzFeed, I was pitching like concepts and they would be like, this is the price you're willing to pay, and that price is the threshold. Like you need to, it was like, I think, I'm not gonna blow their stuff up, I mean whatever, they had a certain price point that underneath that price point was all iPhone. It didn't matter. They're like, it has to be shot on iPhone. After they reach a certain threshold, then they moved to cinema cameras. I only could do some cinema cameras. Everything else was iPhone. Like I wasn't like, I couldn't, it was like, hey, the concept you wrote did really well, but they're not willing to pass that threshold. Like the only budget they're allocating is XYZ. Can you rewrite this so that it fits the iPhone model? And I did. And it sucked. It really sucked because it's like, the money's just not there. It just isn't. And it sucks because it's like, we know where the money is. The money exists. There's plenty of wealth to go around. They just don't, it's not about creativity and beauty and artistic value. It's about, does this bring me more money? And unfortunately it doesn't, because art isn't made to make money. Art is made to make us feel better. So anyways, that is my long-winded rant. I did it, an hour and a half on my iPhone that's about to die. Actually, I just saw the red thingy come up. So I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna put this back though, so I'm not like forgetting to do this. Okay? I miss you guys. I'll be back as fast as I can. Have a good night. Thanks for joining. Bye.